Sick riff.
Sick riff, bro. Nice headbanging, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna play off into the distance.
That's
Welcome to the Stay Away From the Searchbar podcast. I'm RoosterRetro, joined by my co-host
Death Metal Chris
and Profanity Warning.
That was good timing there. Nice intro, boys.
Yes.
So we're going live today from the pod stream podcast.
The pod stream.
The pod stream. What did I call it earlier with a dirty name to it? It was we combined orgy and podcast, and it was a pudgy.
Yes. Orgy?
A porgy.
The porgy.
Yeah, we have to all pull our
Mute your
phones
phone.
out for topics.
God.
I'm muted already.
Mute your phone. God. Cool.
What? Could be me next.
So do you guys have any what's your scariest game you've ever played? My scariest game that I've ever played.
I'm muted.
Nice job. My scariest game I ever played, the most recent one was probably Outlast. I made it to like the first little jump scare and immediately just quit and uninstalled the game.
That was it?
That was it. I was like, no, I'm done with this shit. Why am I doing this shit? Why am I playing a game that's literally going to scare the shit out of me?
You just gotta torture the hell out of yourself, pretty much.
Like, why would I do that to myself?
I don't know, I played a few games like that too in my time, though. Trying to think of one, actually, that was quite terrible for me. I think it was Castlevania, one of the Castlevania games. Castlevania 2.
It scared you?
How is Castlevania scary?
It's scary.
It's scary.
Wait, how old were you when you played it?
I was young. Okay, so that would probably check out. Yeah.
How young is young?
4 years old, about.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that, I
God.
Yeah.
You know what I was playing when I was young? Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
guess. Yeah.
That shit was fucking scary, dude.
It's only scary because, like, you have no downtime. You're just constantly in fear throughout the whole entire game.
Is he going to be here? No.
No.
Okay. Is he going to be here?
Yeah.
No. How about here? Ah, shit! There he was.
He was right behind me the entire time.
Yes.
And
he's
then
like-
he came up from behind me and POW!
He's so invincible. He's like invincible until like the final fight, too.
Yeah.
So you have to run away from him, or
And then
knock
you
him.
absolutely destroy him if you get the right equipment. Like he's not that difficult once you actually if you collect the right things and you don't use them on him early on.
Spoilers.
Oh, fuck that. This game's been out how long? How many years? 90s?
Good couple decades.
Yeah. Spoilers. Fuck you.
What about you guys? What's about you? Profanity Warning. What's your scariest game? Your spookiest game?
Spookiest game.
The game that you turn out all the lights for, and you.
I mean, I haven't genuinely been spooked by a game. I guess Dead Space.
That's
Oh,
bad.
Dead
Dead
Space.
Space definitely. It psychologically tormented me.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
It did its job.
He psyched out therapy.
Yeah.
No.
I did not seek out therapy for that. For other things though. But
He's harboring his psychological torment for later serial killing.
no. I can't kill him.
Cereal bowls. We kill cereal on this channel.
Hey, what up, fellow nerds? Mega C-Meds.
All right. What's up, dude?
He said, PT got me going.
Shit.
That's the, I think that's the, isn't that the Silent Hill demo that they did
Yes.
for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Where it was like you're in like the hallway and it just kind of repeats himself
Mhm.
over and over again. You have to learn the story. I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Can I amend my answer instead
Yes,
of
you
Castlevania?
can do
what the
Please
fuck, what,
pick a
man?
All
different
right, yeah,
game.
a little bit of a different one. Doom 3.
Yes!
That's a better one. That one used to scare the crap out of me. And actually, just because I wasn't really a kid when that one came out. We played that one, I think, you and I.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. That game had more of an atmosphere and a little bit. I think we talked about this earlier, but it's more atmospheric and has more jump scares in it for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking monsters popping out of vents and
Yeah, they just pop out of nowhere, dude. And like, here comes the imp. And the imps in that game were entirely super scary this time. I was really impressed. It also killed me a lot. Because I found that game to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I was playing on the harder difficulty, I believe, when I was trying it out. But yeah, it killed me. Scared.
Do you guys play with the scary games with like all the lights on, or do you turn the lights off?
Typically, like to put myself in the setting for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, me
it's like,
too,
you know,
yeah.
you want to be in. You want to get into the game. You know, that's how it
Immersion.
yeah, immersion. You know, so like.
Oh, and my dumb ass just bought some RGB lighting. So now I've got physical lighting when I play these games, so I could like, ooh, let's get spooky.
Turn it all nice and red.
Yes. Yep, red is a color.
Red is the color. Thank you.
Fuck.
Just putting it out there.
Red is the color of blood, which is scary.
You mean it's not pronounced blued? No, that's more blue.
Castlevania would know.
I guess so.
Vampires, I don't know.
Maybe that's why it scared me. All the blued.
All the blue.
All the blued.
Blued.
I had this game that I bought. I bought Alien Isolation, and that's a scary game, by the way.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know because I haven't played it. And the only reason I bought it is because I pre-ordered it for the TF2 items. I spent $60 in a game and haven't played it.
You got it, just for Team Fortress.
Yep, just for Team Fortress. Hashtag gamer things.
Is that the remake one where it's all jump scares and shit? The kind of the newer one?
I wouldn't know. I haven't played it.
You haven't played it, okay. It's got Ripley.
Good catch.
Good catch.
I wouldn't know. I haven't played it. I'm telling you, I spent $60 on a game for items in another game. That's what I'm telling you. That's what the story's about. It's not about the game at all.
Adulting.
But it's still in your library, I think, right?
Oh,
you still have it?
totally,
Okay,
totally,
good.
yeah.
Good. No refunds. Gonna play it eventually.
Eventually, I totally used the TF2 items.
First things first, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even play that game anymore either. So.
Shit. Yeah.
You guys have any like gamer stories like that where like you bought a game just for something and then like wasn't that
Okay,
great?
so I have a
think about
friend that I will leave his name out. We play music together, but we also play games together. And he convinced me to buy Destiny 2. And I went and got I spent like $100 on it for it in like the next couple expansions that come out. Got like the deluxe edition.
Yeah, I was about to say like a special or something.
Yeah, and so we jumped on. We played once. That was it.
One time.
$100.
$100 for one play. I played the game by myself with other randos online after that because I was like, fuck it, I'm still going to play this goddamn game even if he's not going to play with me.
Right.
So, but yeah, thankfully though, he felt bad about it. And so he bought me the remaster of the first Dark Souls game. No, he bought me Dark Souls 3. Right.
Oh, nice.
He got me Dark Souls 3.
That's
He's like,
cool.
you need to play this. I know you like it. I was like, okay. I did not like it.
Way to go downhill with that one.
it was just because I didn't understand how to play the game. I was just I was getting so frustrated because it's a difficult game until you realize you just need to cheese the fuck out of everything.
Yeah.
You know,
roll.
Yes. So
it sounds like Ocarina of Time.
Mega C-Med said, as far as retro games, I never got to play it, but I watched someone play Fatal Frame once, and I was like, what? This is just so good and scurry.
Is Fatal Frame the one where you have to take a picture of the ghost?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, but how is taking a picture of a ghost fucking scary? I'm just like, let me shoot a ghost. Can I shoot a ghost?
So it's got a little bit of if I remember correctly, it's a little bit of psychological horror kind of in the thing too.
Yeah.
Like it gives you a good story, almost like a creepypasta kind of thing, where you're going through the whole thing a little bit. And there are some jump scares there a little bit in some points.
That you can't see the ghost unless you have the camera out.
Yeah,
that was the other part of it. Yeah, you have to use the camera to see the ghost.
Yeah, so it's
Okay,
like you can
that's
be in a
why.
room and like, no, there's nothing in here. Pull up camera. Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
It's like right in my face.
Reminds me of Clock Tower.
That was the hook of that game. Yeah. Okay.
Clock Tower, I think, was kind of in the same realm of that too. There was an old. I don't think it ever came to America actually, but that was another one kind of like that. But I think it was on the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom.
That's from Japan.
Tell me more about it. Tell me more.
So Mega C-Meds is the gentleman that came to the store and bought some Pokemon games from us and
nice.
shot some film to put up on his
Local guy.
Nice. What's up,
channel.
dude?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Gonna have to cheers and have a drink sometime.
Yes.
Oh, my drink's way over there. I gotta go get it.
Go
I
get her.
have a naked protein drink.
How unprofessional.
Damn it.
No, I'm just... I guess, the other scary game I played, if we're going to jump back on that real quick, is Amnesia. But it's like, I played that game in the dark, I played that game in the dark with all the lights off and everything. And once you kind of like, there came a point where I was like, I just wanted to beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like I had already been jump scared by the monster, like been attacked by him, so I'd already seen him, and I've already like at this point I just want to finish the game, so I was just rushing through it, you know, and it would just stop being scary because I decided I don't want to be scared by this game anymore. I just want to beat it.
Yeah. Be done.
Are you yeah. Yes you are. That is, Stimpy is thick.
He's got a thick butt.
I never took my Stimpy out of the box, so I didn't know that they put
Mine's
so
covered
much
in dust.
detail into his posterior.
Yeah.
Let me see this ass. Oh wow! Oh man, he's cut.
You might want to blur that out or something.
We'll show the crowd.
Y'all are dope.
Some Stimpy butt.
Don't ever change.
Not a chance of resisting the Stimpy butt.
That's right.
You idiots!
Put him right there in the middle. Between us. A little butt.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little butt. Just a little touch of butt.
Just a little
touch
stem.
of butt.
A little tiny butt.
No. And
And there we go. There goes the content all the way down into the shitter.
You guys got any topics you want to talk about?
I gotta look mine up because my memory fails me.
Yeah.
Hopefully I left it open.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
Poo-poo.
Silence.
No.
Oh, there it goes.
Sorry.
Where's my thing? Go away.
So I'm wearing a Gore Trade shirt. My death metal thing that I'm wearing. You can't see it because I've got Stimpy.
You're all covered up.
Stimpy, yeah. This the person that gave me this shirt, he saw me later on in a show and he was like, that shirt's too brutal for you, man. You have to give it back. And I was like, fuck you, dude.
Shirts is too brutals. Somebody really said that.
Yeah, no, for real.
What the fuck?
If I told you who it was, you'd probably be like, oh yeah,
shit,
that
okay.
checks out. But I'm not going to do that.
Good call. Also, I was thinking about, we were talking a little earlier about some Bill and Ted movies.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Bill and Ted.
And especially since the new one came out and how all those guys got a little bit there.
They look like fucking dads in the new one.
And they are!
Yeah, you're right.
No, I was watching it pretty recently, actually, and it was still pretty funny, though. I had a good time with it. It was still Bill and Ted all the way through and through, especially with all the dude and all those jokes like that. We're still totally there in it. Not too much of a spoiler to say, obviously, because it's that movie series is pretty old. So
I've never seen Bogus Adventure. I've only seen Excellent Adventure.
Awesome.
Really?
Awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the one where they travel through time.
Yeah.
I like Bogus. Bogus is great. That's a really good one, too.
It's darker.
Yeah, it's darker.
Oh, interesting.
At this one, I'm surprised that you haven't seen it, because that's the one where they deal with death.
No shit.
Yeah, and Death is so good in that movie.
Death is great.
Yeah, he's the best. Fuck, what is that actor's name? I can't remember. I had to look that up not too terribly long ago, but yeah. Not in enough movies is where I was going with that, though. That actor who plays Death. Not that I can recall anyway.
Well,
we were
and also speaking of actors, who is it? The guy from it's Ted, right? He's a vampire in Lost Boys.
Yes.
Yeah, Alex Winter.
Yeah. And fuck, isn't George Carlin in that fucking movie too?
Yep, George Carlin's in that. Yeah. George Carlin's like
Rufus.
Yeah, it's Rufus.
Rufus, yes, that's what he was. Yeah. Be excellent to each other.
And it's funny because he's
party
basically
on, dudes.
Yeah, he's basically
Party on, Wayne.
Oh God,
it's Wayne's World. Excellent. Party
on.
time. Pixie dust.
Sorry, we totally cut off Harvey on that one.
You're fine.
As you were.
What were we talking about?
I don't fucking remember.
I'm not the only one who forgets his shit.
Talking about Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah, we were talking about Bill and Ted.
You and me were talking about Socrates or Socrates.
Socrates, yeah.
Socrates.
That's how we ended up with Bill and Ted.
Yeah, because everybody's just dust in the wind.
That was good shit.
Socrates is an interesting character, though.
Yeah, for
Person, or was he? I don't know. It's all up in the air. No one really knows.
Philosophy in general is really good.
Yeah, he arguably is the the godfather of Western philosophy and science.
You were telling me like what his like main.
Oh,
he always wants to question why. Like
yeah.
You give an answer and he questions why. You give him another answer, he questions why.
Yeah,
it's like a fucking child. Why? Why?
Yeah,
give me more.
Yeah,
but for very good reason. It's just so we can understand, everything, and that's the only way we're going to really understand everything is if we question everything.
It's almost like his ability to question everything was pretty much up there too. I mean,
he was a very intelligent, scary man.
Scary to others, or scary kind of just in the general?
No. That was Plato. Plato was the scary one.
There we go.
Yeah.
If my answers frighten you, then cease asking scary questions.
Well, no. Plato was another philosopher from the same time frame that had his own ideas and everything. But like, it's arguable that people didn't question him because he was a multi-gold medal athlete, like in wrestling. In the Olympics, in the OG Olympics.
OG Olympics.
And so it makes you wonder if like did people actually like
we're going back to the 1800s.
Way before the 1800s, man.
Original gangster motherfucking Olympics.
Ancient Greece, y'all.
Ancient Greece.
Plato was a affordable person, so it's very like the people joke that like they want someone to make a movie about Plato and have The Rock play him.
Why?
Because like
this has been Plato, brought to you by a moldable putty, played by The Rock.
Do you smell what I'm philosophizing?
It's stretchy.
Because like he has some questionable theories and stuff like that.
It's Plato.
No, Plato.
Y'all just got that? Come on.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all got that.
Oh my god.
Plato. Just throwing the train off again. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's good. It's all good. The train's fun to derail. It always goes somewhere you never expect it to go.
Listen, James Bond, and you get out of the train there with your watch, and you just burn the fucking square out. All right, come on, Natalia. And go through it and leave.
Dude, the only way that you can get the cheat code on that level is if you shoot Xena.
Really?
That's the only way that you can get. That's how you get an extended a period of time for her to get the last objective on 007 mode, which is to find where Yanis's base is.
Yeah.
You have to shoot past Armoive onto Xena, and she'll say something like, I'm shot, blah, and slow Alec down, and that's the only way that you get enough time to get the last objective in 007 mode before you can cut the laser through the floor and get out.
Damn.
I never knew that.
Bam!
Yeah, see, I've never beat anything hardly on 007 mode, dude.
Try me, dude.
All right, how did you get through getting invincibility on the fucking facility?
That's
2 minutes!
2 minutes and 15 seconds, dude?
I could never do it, man.
You literally have to run through that whole level like he does in the movie. In the movie, he just guns a-blazing through the whole fucking level. And
totally.
Dr. Doak has to be in the very last room. And if he's not there, then your fucking run is garbage, and you just go ahead and start over. And if you want another thing you can do, instead of throwing 5 mines, you have to use a mine in the beginning to do something. I think it's to blow somebody up or something like that.
Oh, to get the key out, I think? Through the door or something like that? Because
there's
a guard behind the door, and then if you do throw the proximity mine or something, then beep it real quick with your fucking
so you burn up one of your remote mines right at the beginning of the level. And then you have to you only have 4 for the 10 tanks. So you just have to kind of like, you just have to place it correctly, and then you can still blow up all 10 and you get out. Fucking easy as shit. You just have to make sure fucking Alec walks out of the fucking tanks. It's like, you'll have a good run going and he won't walk out of the tanks, and he blows up in the tanks and it fails your mission. You're just like,
what the fuck?
I never owned that one, so my experience with it was playing with my friends, so I never played the single player mode.
And you have to strafe run the whole time.
Oh yeah, you gotta run with your gun out.
Yeah, you're 45-degree angle the whole time. Same on Cradle. If you want to beat Cradle, you have to 45-degree run the whole
time. I like to think of the movie that that's who 006 kills. It's probably Dr. Doak, because he just walks in there in that one scene and just blasts away a fucking scientist. Yeah, I think it's Doak.
Doak? I always call him Doak.
Dr.
Doak.
Dr. Doak.
Doak. That makes sense.
You know what part I'm talking about? Like where, what's his name? Sean Bean, he just goes through, like, it's right there in the beginning of the movie too when they're in the facility. And he just runs in and it just kind of starts to walk, and he opens the door and just just blasts the fucking scientist for no fucking reason. Right there. You don't see it. It's kind of an off-screen kill in the movie.
Man, I don't know. I don't remember that.
Right in the beginning, you have to remember this part.
The movie?
Yeah, the movie.
He should be known as Dr. Yoink.
Dr. Yoink.
Dr. Yoink.
Yoink.
Oh, yeah. Yoink. Yeah. With a silenced PPK.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's always when I play the game. I kind of used to think it's like, oh, he shot Dr. Doak, and then if you kill that doctor in the fucking game, you lose. I'm just like, damn it, Sean Bean, why have you done this?
Yeah, Sean Bean was it?
Yeah, 006. Giannis. Or Janice, however the hell we're pronouncing it.
Giannis.
Giannis.
Giannis?
Giannis? Janus.
Janice. Janai.
Janai. Janus. Jan, if you know what I'm saying.
So, Rue, you might remember this night. This is... Can you dim the lights a little bit, Harvey? Because I'd like to welcome y'all to Bad Dating Advice with Death Metal Chris. You don't actually have to do that.
Do they dim? Ah, they dim.
Ooh.
Do that intro one more time.
Are we good? Can I actually do that?
We're going to check it for accuracy.
No. You don't have to dim the lights. Stop it. Just fucking turn.
I should have brought my RGB lights.
Just turn the lights back on.
We're dimmed. We're good.
We're dimmed. We're good. Okay. Rue, you might remember this night. We were at 331 or 311. I think it's 331.
I think so.
And there was some sort of goth night or industrial night, and there was a bunch of people dancing. I say a bunch, but there was maybe about 10 people.
Probably a dozen, yeah. I think I'm starting to remember what you're talking about.
And we're just sitting at the table drinking, being fucking losers. I don't know what the fuck we are. Nerds.
Hagglers, just sitting around doing
And there's
nothing.
a girl dancing on the dance floor, right?
Stragglers, I should have said.
Stragglers, yeah.
Stragglers.
Bunch of smokers.
Right.
And there's a girl dancing on the dance floor, and I'm like, man, she looks like a blood elf or some shit, you know? Fucking dancing around.
Internalized.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because that would be awkward to say out loud.
You're a real blue elf. She's elfish, she's blue.
Oh, man. And so I finally work up the courage to go say something. So I get up from the table and I go walk to her, right? She's in the middle of the dance, doing her thing. She's dancing. And right as I'm about to get close enough to say hi to her, I veer off and just hug the wall again with some dude. I don't hug the dude. I hug the wall
into the wall
with the dude.
Yeah,
you're both hugging the wall.
And I just start randomly talking to the guy instead, and I stare at her for another 10 minutes before I finally get another set of courage to say hi to her, which she doesn't respond to because she's dancing. And that was the night that I learned that if a chick's dancing on the dance floor, you either don't talk, you just don't talk to her. Don't fucking talk. That's at least for me. Just don't fucking talk to her. Leave her the fuck alone.
Or try to dance with her.
Try to dance. If you know how to dance,
do you know
how to dance? You fucking dance. Yeah, sure. But I don't know how to dance. What I did was not.
I don't know if I know how to dance.
Who's gonna cut Footloose?
We'll see.
Anyway, I stood there long enough and tried to talk to her long enough that I actually made her stop dancing.
Oh, so she took off? Just right there in the middle of the set?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it was just fucking...
Well, see, now I don't know if I remember this at all, or if I was just smoking my cigarettes doing something else.
Slamming a smoke.
Just slamming a smoke, sitting here by myself doing absolutely fucking nothing. Not watching Chris burn and fucking fail.
Just throw him.
Here goes the plane. Hey girl, while you're dancing, what's going on? Hey, I'd like to talk to you right now. It's only how I can imagine that it goes on.
Somehow I walk into the fire instead of away from the fire.
Right? It's getting hotter and I don't know why.
This is fine.
This is fine.
I'm doing really good right now.
Yeah.
She's totally into me.
Hi, my name is Chris and I'm from the internet.
From the internet.
The whole internet.
The whole internet.
Thing.
I represent the internet.
001001. That's not our password. Don't get all fucking sketchy.
Oh, man. If you do want a password, though, you just have to
Fuck
watch
you,
our content.
Chris.
That's why you got to go back through previous videos.
You got to watch every profanity warning video from last year.
And you will get my Disney Plus password.
Yep.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Because
he has not changed it.
He has not changed
He's
it.
not fucking changed
I'm not
it. I
fucking
literally
changed it.
asked him.
No, it's still the same.
That's good stuff.
Do you have HBO Max, by the way? Because Mortal Kombat's about to come out, and it's gonna.
Oh, they're dropping it simultaneously.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that. Fuck yeah.
Mortal Kombat viewing party. Where's that happening? Is that happening here?
I want to see it in the theater.
No, fuck.
I mean,
I don't want to see it in the theater.
Yeah, it's fucking Mortal Kombat, man.
Oh my god. Because you pay for HBO Max. Why do you want to go pay?
I don't pay
That
for
is
HBO
true.
Max.
I
You
have
asked
an
me if I
HBO
had
Max. I have it. No, I've got one.
You sly devil.
Yeah. I actually don't pay for any of my streaming services right now. I'm mooching off other people. Not intentionally, it worked out that way.
To be fair.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. We just Eiffel
Probably
Tower
not too
brewed
terrible,
live on YouTube.
Sweet!
Bad dating advice with Chris.
Eiffel
turn
Tower,
the
your
lights
friend in the middle.
Yeah,
We can turn the lights back on now.
Yeah, please! I
It
don't
actually doesn't look too bad.
want to be the cream center of the Oreo anymore.
How would it be an Oreo?
Are you implying that?
Are we black from the waist down? Is that what you're saying?
I'm a mighty mango. It's delicious.
Do you guys have any words that trigger like vivid mental images? Like as soon as you hear them, the image just pops in your mind like so vividly that you could almost taste it, like diarrhea.
Ooh, that's yours?
Yeah. Yes.
Stay away from the search bar.
As soon as somebody says the word diarrhea, I can almost taste it in my mouth.
It's brown and nutty.
What about moist?
Voice is a trigger for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't necessarily get triggered by.
Oh god,
words.
I have one that doesn't really. It's for me. It's not a word that triggers a memory. It's just a word I just can't stand hearing. Actually, it does trigger a memory. Never mind, I take that back because I used to ride with a school mom when I used to go to school. You know, from back and forth to private school and shit. So we'd carpool.
What's the word? Carpool?
No, it's not carpool. And they say it on the fucking radio. I almost don't want to say it. It's stupid. It's really fucking stupid. God damn it, I'm gonna say it. Shebang.
The whole shebang.
I hate that word. It just makes me cringe out because this lady used to say it and she was like always one of those drivers with a smile on her face. Couldn't stop fucking smiling. What the fuck do you have to be so happy about all the time? No one is that happy. I fucking dare you. Show me.
Shebang.
No, there are people in this world that are chemically balanced.
That are normal?
Yeah, that are normal.
No.
Yeah,
No.
they exist.
No.
I guess.
I guess.
No.
We just, misery loves company. That's the reason why you don't know those people.
That's true.
What about a row of dudes lined up having sex with each other and it looks like a millipede?
Okay, human centipede.
Yeah.
A little ass to mouth
Yeah.
That's
Legs and balls. Is all.
legs and balls.
for miles.
Row of legs and balls.
For miles
I am
and
so
miles.
sorry for the 4 people that are watching.
Snaking away.
I apologize in advance.
It's
Going
only,
butt
it's only
to
one.
mouth.
It's only one person said this.
Robert N said, yo.
Yo.
Who's Robert M?
I don't know.
Rico.
What was it?
Yeah, what's up,
Yeah,
Rico?
that's Rico. What's up, buddy?
What up, Rico?
We're talking about rows of
Rico's
dudes
up next.
forming a millipede line of balls and butts.
And then waving around like that.
Snaking
Chris can
around.
do that way better than me.
Mhm.
That's pretty good. Actually, I'm getting it. I'm starting to get it. There we go. See, there's our dance moves if you want to see them.
What about you got skinny jeans so tight that the dick's pressed so tight it looks like a division sign.
Have you seen this in person? Or only in pictures?
Just only when I'm watching football.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about safety and I check to make sure that everybody's wearing their safety gear, and I tell you a lot. I'll tell you what, a lot of people aren't wearing their jock straps.
Nah, man, they need to keep their cups in trap.
Cups and trap.
Cups and trap?
Cups in check.
I am the cup checker.
I am the ball mounter. What are you, Harvey?
The ass rider.
The butt sniffer.
Okay, Sean Connery.
Shit sniffer. Is that what the diarrhea smells like, Chris? I mean, you did start that story earlier.
Smells like Sean Connery a little bit.
It's a little shitty up in here. I don't know why it's so shitty. You guys smell that stink?
You guys got any stories from playing shows? Remember, like from KiloCon, or I can give you another venue, and you can tell me about another venue.
Let's talk about Freebird.
Freebird.
Oh, Freebird Live. Damn, I miss that place.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Freebird.
It's a fucking surf shop now.
I know. I drove by it today.
Yeah.
Is it called Surfer Bar?
Yeah, it's Surfer Bar.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's actually like a bar in there?
Yeah, it's a bar. Okay.
Yeah, and they had like the loading area where like you could park, like the big bands would park and load in. Is now like there's like some fucking wooden boardwalk outside bar area, and just like. I think of all the times that I like tried to smoke weed on the upper floor. Like, yeah. This is sketch.
Did you smoke weed in the back of it?
No, I always tried to. Well, when I was playing, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
but when I wasn't playing, I tried to smoke on the top floor.
Yeah, I've totally smoked weed on the top floor. It's not that hard.
No,
weed all
it's
over
still
that
sketchy
place.
though. And then when you got the bouncers walking around.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
They don't really.
It was during big shows, like.
Okay.
Not during like local.
Yeah.
Shitty shows.
Yeah, because to the end it was nothing but local
shitty shows. Yeah,
that's literally what it got to a point. Because I remember a point you had to have like a following to get in to play there. It wasn't like anyone could play there.
Yeah, no.
And at some point in time during the promoter, the owner, his career, he just decided he was just going to be, fuck it, I'm just going to let anyone book here if they want to. And he let a bunch of bands fucking, like, we played shows there, didn't fucking no one. Mm-hmm. Which is weird, because it's fucking Freebird, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
We played there once.
Yeah, we did. Twice.
Twice, was it? Well, maybe just me once.
What?
The Night Till Death played Freebird at least once, but maybe twice.
I think you guys played there twice.
And then Cute and Cuddly Kittens played there once.
Maybe we did play twice, and I just didn't record the second one.
Maybe.
That would probably check out.
I'm pretty sure you played there.
We played with y'all. We played with Running Rampant.
Running Rampant.
I've seen Chimera there, 6 Feet Under there. I've seen Cannibal Corpse at Freebird.
Oh yeah.
I've seen
God Forbid. Cold.
I saw Sword. Sword was there. That was one of the last big shows.
Operation Death Trap is a local band. They played there, opened up for them. That was an awesome show.
Yeah.
Nice. Soulfly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Max Cavalera.
I think I saw. What's that band called? Shadows Fall. I saw them there. Mm. I think that was also at the same time that God Forbid was playing.
I saw Red Jumpsuit.
What was that?
I saw Red Jumpsuit Apparatus there.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I like them.
That's a local band that actually came out of Jacksonville.
Yeah, they started here. Yeah, absolutely.
They're a major record band. I mean, they fucking put out a album on Virgin Records. They have a platinum. They're not just a local band.
Yeah.
Totally.
What do I got for topics? Come on, Rue. What do you got, motherfucker?
Guys?
Let's go.
Help me out.
I'll help you out.
How long have we been going?
I can't.
Been wanting to talk about NES sports games, if you guys remember any of those.
I love sports!
You love sports, and I only ever played some of the sports games just because my dad had a whole lot of those copies of games. So I actually did have a nice childhood filled with that. Of all the sports collections.
Let's see. I've played like golf, and I've played like the football games, and racing games. Yeah, that's probably NES. Was Mario Andretti Racing? That was my shit. That was my jam.
Was that the top-down one where it's kind of like
No, it was Chase Cam.
Okay, nice. Mm-hmm. What am I thinking of? RC Pro-Am? I think one of them was like that, where it was a little top-down car view, and you would go around a track or something like that.
I don't know.
I think it was RC Pro-Am.
Oh, yeah. RC Pro-Am.
Yeah,
I had that on Game Boy. You're totally right.
Yeah.
It was isometric. It wasn't top-down. It was isometric.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Fuck, that game was cool.
That game was cool because like you had to, at least on Game Boy, you had to drive around and collect the tiles to spell Nintendo, and that's how you like upgraded your car. And there was 3 levels, and I fucking, god damn, dude, I would sit there and beat that game. Like you guys would beat Mario in like a sitting, I could beat RC Pro-Am in a sitting.
Nice.
You have to collect Nintendo fucking twice and then beat the championship. So it's like, what
am I doing?
It's not easy. It takes a little while.
Really not. I didn't really get into sports games. I guess golf was probably the only one that really got into a lot.
There was the NES Open Golf. I don't know if you ever played that one.
No,
the one with Mario in it.
Yeah, I know it was the one with Mario, but like the one that I played was just regular ass fucking golf.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it took me actually a little while to play the nice one that came out a couple years later. Funny enough, I don't think my dad had that game. He had a whole lot of other ones like Pebble Beach Golf, Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. So I've got a little backlog of some of that, especially golf.
Do they have soccer on Nintendo? Because you're a big soccer guy.
Yeah, they have soccer.
They actually have one of the better earlier like sports games was the soccer game on NES.
You can see that on the channel. I have a black box playthrough of that one.
Nice.
I did. Yeah, I played that one for a little while.
It's
in a playlist.
I think it was maybe the same people that did River City Ransom because the sprites are the same.
That is a different soccer game.
Oh, it is?
Well, maybe I'm thinking of the black box soccer game, but I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Super Strike Soccer or something like that? Yeah, that's the one that looks totally like River City Ransom, yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, it is fucking great, yeah. They got those power moves where you can jump in the air and shit and just blast the ball and then knock a motherfucker out as it goes.
Are you talking about Dodgeball?
No.
The same one.
Same company.
Same company, yeah.
NES had like Dodgeball or something that you had like these super moves and shit. And that shit was so cool, man.
That was a great one, dude.
They had to do the little like Krillin because he was bald and you could like fucking like destructor disc the fucking ball.
And they had a volleyball game too. The volleyball one was really good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's the one I think that was maybe
it's volleyball.
Well,
I don't fucking know.
No, I think there was. Okay, we got to stay away from the search bar. I got to look it up.
Pull that shit up, dude. It's on the NES, and it's fucking some sort of. It's like US dodgeball or US volleyball.
I need the name of that creator that makes that style.
What's up, Charity?
Hello.
Why do I
have
Poo Poo Pops on my table? Because I like Funko Pops.
And Stimpy's butt.
Stimpy's butt. There's a lot of sports games on Nintendo that came out near the end of the system's lifespan. Yes, that is very true.
What the fuck? I'm not getting any of this.
There's like a tennis game that came out in '94 or something. Yeah, I don't know very little about the sports games that came out.
Super Spiked V-Ball. That's the one I was thinking of. But I need to find the person who makes this. This is kind of what I want to find out.
NES long play Super.
Well, I looked up that one so far.
That kind of looks like it, but I don't know. US Championship V-Ball. That looks like that might have been what US Championship V-Ball.
Yeah.
US Championship V-Ball.
Yeah, I think it was volleyball, but you could like super spike the ball and like do all sorts of like loop-de-loop fucking with the ball and shit. It was fucking cool as fuck.
I think it is called Super Spike V-Ball.
I got really into Madden.
Yeah.
Dude, I got so into Madden, and then like you could take NCAA and fucking
Bases Loaded
draft.
4.
Is that the baseball?
Yeah, it's a baseball. One of the baseball ones. Man, they made so many.
Oh yeah, the Super Bases Loaded were great.
Yeah,
I had some fun with those.
Well, classic retro sports games. I'm not too familiar with.
Yeah, I didn't really get into like the sports games until I started playing the football games on the 64 and the PlayStation. Mm-hmm. God, those were awful.
Oh, okay. Remember NFL Blitz?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a retro-y kind of sports game. You know, man, fucking Blitz was the shit. And then they had another one. It was a rip-off of that called NFL Extreme. And that was like almost a 7-on-7. I didn't even realize it at first. Somebody pointed it out to me when they came over and I was showing it in the game. I was like, it's only 7-on-7. You could do late hits and like fucking flips over people. It was just like Blitz, but it was called NFL Extreme.
Yeah, I had NFL Extreme. I didn't have Blitz.
Yeah, you had NFL Extreme?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Eiffel Tower.
There's also
Super Dodgeball. Is that the one?
Yeah.
I think I had V-Ball, but it's the same style.
Yeah, it's the same ones here.
Yeah, I had volleyball.
Super Dodgeball. So yeah, there's a whole link of these games that are in that style. Essentially, that's what I was trying to.
Because they're really good.
Yeah, they're really fucking good. Mm-hmm. So Super Dodgeball, River City Ransom, Super Spike V-Ball. They actually did Double Dragon, Double Dragon 2: The Revenge. It's the same company, which is Techno's Japan Corp. Yep.
Did they also do the US V-Ball champion?
Which system was that on?
Nintendo.
The regular NES? Well, I see Super Spike V-Ball.
Super Spike.
That's probably it.
That's probably it. No, that does not look like the cover.
That's the NES one. Well, that's the American NES one.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Totally not say. Okay, was it that one? Because that's the one that had the 2 games. That's the one that I had, the Super Spike V-Ball and World Cup.
World Cup might have been. I don't fucking
That's
remember,
fucking
dude.
soccer,
I
I know,
don't
right?
fucking remember, dude. I don't know.
Last screenshot, did it look like that with a couple little dudes and some
No, it
swimsuits?
looked like the
Okay.
dodgeball one you pulled up.
Awesome.
Charity said Super Dodgeball is really good.
Yeah, those are fun
Yeah,
games.
it was fun.
What do you guys think of lie detectors?
They
So you
detect
got-
lies.
Well, but do they actually work though? Like, Mythbusters did a thing where supposedly lie detectors can detect feelings in plants, and of course that came out to be, I think, total bullshit. You know, and the lie detector isn't like a fucking machine that tells you yes or no. Somebody has to interpret it.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's still a human being that's just interpreting lines on a graph.
Right.
So does it work?
It depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
So should we be using them?
If you consent to it being used, I think that you don't want to consent to a lie detector test. I don't think you should.
And then also, what happens when you have 2 sides of a story and both people believe that they're telling the truth?
Then they are telling the truth, and that's where the lie detector fails.
Exactly. If you can convince yourself that you are telling the truth, then you can beat the lie detector, or you're not even beating the lie detector.
Yeah,
you're
being
beating
true.
the human being that's
Right.
interpreting the lie detector.
Yeah, but typically most people that have been doing them or anything, they can read.
That's why they ask you the baseline question.
Yeah, I was actually going to base it into that because I would imagine that the person that's actually doing the reading has to have some, form of skill to actually read the machinery.
Like you, that is what it is. The person is figuring out if they can lie, if they're being lied to or not. Like I can pretty much.
So
tell
in that
when
instance,
someone
though, I
lied to
would
me
put that
multiple
more
times.
on the person than the machine itself.
For sure.
Yeah,
The machine
yeah.
just makes it easier for the person doing the interpretation.
Yeah.
Just better tools.
What if we had like the perfect lie machine that could actually tell if somebody was lying with 100% accuracy?
We're talking about like pre-crime Minority Report kind of shit.
Yeah, or some shit. I don't fucking know. If we could have a machine that 100%, if you hooked it up to somebody, could 100% accuracy tell if they were lying or not, should we use that?
No.
I don't know.
No,
really don't
I
know.
think that's it's on your shit. It's an infringement of your shit.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit,
it's
right?
totally bad. Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all. I mean, be honest and tell the truth is also good, but if you have to get to that point where it's like we're gonna make a machine that's gonna test your soul, yeah, that's bad. That's bad news.
See, and also you run into the problem of the machine telling the person they're lying and you're not.
No, it has to be 100% accurate.
That's what I'm saying.
the
Like
question.
that's what I'm saying.
The hypothetical I'm proposing to you is
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, we can never be 100% sure that it is 100%. Ever.
That's not the question I asked.
I know, I'm just saying, if we were to have something that, like, people would not want to accept it because they're like, it's still fallible because it's man-made.
So that's the same thing with a regular lie detector that we have now. There's a human being.
Well,
involved.
they're yeah, exactly. And they're like Charity said, they're phasing it out anyway.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good Jesus Christ.
The first lie detector was made in ancient Rome.
What was it?
Yeah, see, it's like...
It was still a guy.
It was still a guy.
I think you're lying. You piece of shit. You fucked my wife, didn't you? Go to jail. Beheading.
But like Rue, you honestly were like... You honestly thought about it there for a second. You're like, that's kind of like an invasion of privacy almost. You know?
Yeah, for your hypothetical sense, right? So it's a machine that is infallible, to say the least, right? That's okay.
Hypothetically, it knows all. or
Right.
knows
Maybe the
all.
machine built the machine and it's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's beyond human and it can indefinitely, I think something like that would be incredibly terrible and scary if you think about it. Yeah, really, really scary because, again, Minority Report kind of seems to come into play with that.
I think it's only as scary as the individual that is having to do a lie detector test.
Now that's a good point to it.
Because
who's in control of said machine?
Well, no, I'm saying
Or
Who's the one that's using the machine?
Yeah,
right.
Or no, I'm talking about you as a person. Like I have absolutely no qualms with taking a lie detector test because I'm gonna fucking tell the truth no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if I am in trouble.
Or embarrassed
or embarrassed, like I'm gonna there's no fucking point. Like I'd rather be embarrassed for that short period of time and then it's over with,
Yeah.
But people that have really bad secrets to hide, I can see why they'd be completely against it and why it would be bad for them. But they're bad. They're essentially not good person at that point. It depends on what they're lying about, I guess.
Well, see,
it's like murder and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why I have to propose the question about it. Is the machine itself a thing? Oh God, what do we got?
Charity said, "Well, social media already knows all."
But mostly they just want to send us coupons.
They just want to they want to get in their minds just so they can send you fucking ads.
Yeah.
That's all they want.
They want us to buy shit.
Yep.
But
I don't know. There are just answers to questions that I don't want to know, or maybe it's that I don't want to leave it up to a machine to prove another to decide a human being's life.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that. I don't think I like the idea of that. There are ways to, the great Sherlock Holmes or whatever. There are ways to prove whether somebody did something or not, or is lying or not. There are ways to do it, and I guess that kind of just circles back around to just using a lie detector or not. You're really just relying on a human's skill to deduce things.
It's not hard if you understand the human psyche and how people lie in their tells and stuff like that. It's really not hard to figure out when someone's lying to you. I've 17 years of experience working at a pawn shop. I know for a fact when a motherfucker coming in and is lying to me.
This shit's brand new! I ain't ever used it before! What are you... I got the box and everything!
I just bought it! What the fuck?
I bought this from you last week!
Everything's new. It's like, well, I can't sell this as new because...
I have a new phone.
I'm not a dealer of that product, so I can't sell it new. But it's like new. And I was like, yes, it's like new.
It's open box, it's been used once.
Yeah, it's like I gotta sell it as a like new item or a used item. So that's why I gotta compare the prices to. Well, where do you get your prices from? Well, fucking eBay.
From the internet.
From the internet.
From me.
Yeah, I
leader of the internet.
No, I just consult the internet and I just see what stuff's selling for, and then I make them a fair price based.
Harvey calls me up literally every time somebody comes into the shop to pawn something. It's like, hey, internet. Give me a price check.
I need you to hit up the search bar right now. Find this for me. Whee!
We're at 45.
Woohoo! 15 more minutes to go at least.
To go.
Let's go.
To go.
Chinese food to go.
Robot moderators control most of social media.
So we brought up playing shows and then we kind of just fucked off with it. We talked about Freebird for like a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so I played a couple shows at Freebird and they were nice. I've seen a bunch of shows at Freebird. They were nice. But do you guys ever remember working with a certain venue owner?
Oh God.
Who may or may not have ripped you off and also been on drugs?
Yeah, he never ripped us off, but only because me and Ernie mean mugged him.
Yeah.
And hounded him until the end of the night when we got our money from him.
And also Behoff mean moneyed the fuck out of him too and got our money back.
I never knew about that.
Yeah.
You're talking about the show that we got to play for 1 second and then the lights went out?
I think it was that one.
Yeah, I never knew about that. I never knew that.
Yeah, he well, to be fair,
it was mostly his money anyways.
The other asshole that he had employed by him was the one that was working with, collecting and shit like that. I'm not going to say names, obviously, but it was. I think you know what I'm talking about. There's some big guy that he had. in his employ.
That's stupid.
Yeah, but funny enough, he was friends with our guy, so that didn't really work out. We got our fucking money. It was all between Hoff and that guy.
The Hoff.
But yeah, he collected on our end.
Yeah, no, it's just that guy would make us pre-sale tickets,
which is bullshit in the first place.
Bullshit.
So you would have to front the money. You would have to buy all these tickets, and then you would have to sell them on your own to make your money back or profit. Which of course you never sold all the fucking tickets. And then that's how you got to play the show. You would have to buy all the tickets from him, sell them, and sometimes he would even ask for some of the money, right? Didn't he even ask for some of the money from the tickets?
So. Oh. Like right there before you play?
I don't know. Was it either you got the tickets and you sold as many as you could, or was it you just bought the tickets and you had to sell them? I can't remember. But either way, it's fucking stupid.
I feel like it changed into that after a while because we never have to do that unless, there was a whole lot left over. But...
My experience with him was on our terms. We get the tickets. We tell him how many tickets we're going to get. We're going to sell those tickets, and we're going to split the ticket price. That's the deal I struck with him. And and he stuck with it only because we fucking hung around until the end of the night and it was like, hey, we want our money. Mm-hmm. That's all I did. I literally just walked up and like, Bruce, we need our money. And then Ernie would just sit there and just stare at him, say nothing, and he would look at both of us and go, okay, and give us the money.
Pay it up. So
yeah, we're not fucking leaving.
Yeah, like
we're literally gonna follow you to your fucking car.
Yeah,
and you fucking give us the money.
That's how it worked, and
that's shitty.
It is shitty.
It is shitty.
But I understand that now with the all situation, we had a better deal.
Yeah, you clearly had a better deal because I feel like we got ripped off.
Oh, you did. You certainly did.
Well, one time we literally bought the tickets or whatever we did.
Yeah.
Gave him the money or kept it, whatever. We gave him money to play, and then didn't get to play. But apparently we got the money back. I didn't know that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that guy. And hate him.
What a douchebag!
He's a dick. And he owns so many fucking places in this. He owned at least 2 venues, and it's
so many places.
I don't want to
2 venues that shall not be named.
I don't want to name them because then it kind of gives it away if you know the guy.
He did some stuff at other venues that were like pop-up venues, like the one at the beach. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that place.
The Color Granite Cafe.
The Color Blued.
My heritage on some points of, you know what I'm saying, man? A little bit of French. Maybe just a quarter.
Oui.
Kilocon opened up for Spine Shank out there. We also did one of the fucking stupid Battle of the Bands. Battle of the Bands are bullshit. No one should ever play in Battle of the Bands.
Oh, shit.
And you should tell anyone that comes to you about participating in Battle of the Bands to go fuck themselves. Like, seriously, it's predatory on local music scenes across the world. And I know it's a big problem here because everyone wants to fucking play on big festivals.
Yeah.
And these fucking people will throw that in your face like, oh, we could totally get you on this big festival and everything. It's like, yeah, it's a great opportunity and everything, but it's totally not worth it because your spot in that fucking festival is usually at noon on a side stage. Or even if it isn't the main stage, it's at noon on that fucking show. And these people have no fucking clue who you are. And there's usually not people there.
Yeah.
And you have to jump through so many hoops to even win. Like, you don't even play one. It's not like you play one Battle of the Bands and then you go on and do something. It's you play this one, and then you go against other people in your region, and whoever wins that, then they get to play at this festival.
1 o'clock would have been a better time slot.
It's just still stupid. Fucking clown shoes.
Yeah.
Clown shoes.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, man. That sounds terrible. Especially since you gotta fight the entire time to just get a spot at noon.
Yeah.
Why not just do a local festival? We've done that a couple times where we just played like a kind of a local festival. And
all the local shows that KiloCon put together were good.
Yeah.
Like we've always had a good amount of people there, you know? And like, we made money off those shows.
Oh yeah.
Well, so much more money than we did with any other show. Like, I made money at 1904 and Jackrabbits doing just strictly nothing but local bands.
Are you talking about merchandise or just having other bands?
Merch and just ticket or just sales from the people coming.
Yeah.
because we do have a group of people that want to go see local music. The problem with Jacksonville specifically is we're so spread out. It's like multiple cities in one, so it's hard to get a following anywhere.
Dude. You can get to Jacksonville. It takes you 20 minutes if there's no traffic to get from one side to the other side. It's 20 minutes.
The problem is within
an hour if you want to circle the city.
I say within a given area, like everything that you need is within 5 minutes of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So people don't venture off that far because of that.
You lazy fucks! Go to shows!
No, I like my couch. It's really soft. It's nice. I could just watch it on TV. I'll just watch it. I'll have my friend go and record it on YouTube.
Well, that's why I like live streaming. You know, you can reach all those people that do want to support you, but don't go out.
And then COVID happened, and now we don't have a fucking
COVID.
choice. Shit.
Are we allowed to talk about that now?
Yeah, we can say it.
Okay.
COVID.
Yeah, live streams are better for all that shit. Oh, that's Jeff.
Steve.
Shit. Stuff.
Unless you guys got any more topics, I think it's a good place to wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
I don't know.
I just had a mental image now. Back to the words "wrap it up." B. That just put me.
Oh, there he goes.
Right into the Dave Chappelle skit.
Right. Full circle. Back to the beginning of the episode.
Diarrhea.
Oh, I can smell it.
It's in my mouth.
Tastes like poop. What an ender.
Anyways, you can follow me on Twitter, Death Metal Chris without an A in the death. You can follow Profanity Warning at Profanity Warny.
Profanity horny.
Profanity Warn 1.
Warn I won.
Warn I won.
I won.
And I'm RoosterRetro. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon to be reminded of future uploads. We'll see you next time.
Love you.
Peace out.
You idiots!